Hi, youth group. Here we are again, not in church. But you know, as I've gotten older, I realize I've worshiped in school gyms, in church basements, outdoors, and I think God hears me just fine in all of those places. I think He hears you just fine in all of those places too. See, I've come to understand what Jesus meant when He said in Matthew 18:20, where 2 or 3 are gathered, there I am amongst them. Obviously, I'm not wearing my Sunday best here, and you may in fact be in your PJs. But that outward appearance doesn't matter at all, so long as we're bringing our hearts to God. See, that's what makes church church. It's not the building, it's the people.
And since we don't need the church as a physical structure, I can be outside and show you a couple of bridges. I've been thinking a lot about bridges lately. You've got the Golden Gate on the west coast, Brooklyn Bridge on the east, and then there's this little one in between in Selma, Alabama. It's named after a man who helped lead the Ku Klux Klan. I don't want to remember the name of that bridge here so much as I want to remember one of many who attempted to cross it in 1965, John Lewis. Here's a guy demonstrating for equality, marching, praying, and for that, he got a skull fracture and scars he bore for the rest of his life.
So Christians believe that they serve as a bridge between God and the rest of the world. Did you know that the word priest in Hebrew refers to someone who bridges a gap for someone else? Think about that idea for a minute. Bridging a gap. Or the word gap, right? We hear about gaps in our understanding, an achievement gap, a gap year in college, the generation gap. Like these are defects. The thing is, I've come to understand that gaps are necessary parts of life because that's where we provide grace when someone stumbles. So you could say that when John Lewis crossed that bridge, he was trying to bridge a gap in our own understanding. A gap that is often wider than we're willing to admit. But as Christians, that's the kind of work we should be familiar with. So I ask you, are you bridging a gap right now? Could you be? Where would it lead? Instead of iron and steel, could you bridge a gap with your words, with a text, with a socially distanced walk? Even a soda and a snack between 2 friends can often bridge a gap, and some of the strongest bridges are built with prayer. Just remember, wherever you're going, take someone with you.
Take all of your wasted on every little past frustration.